The next video. In today's video I will show you how to fetch metadata properties of an image like location, width, height, pixel ratio, model number, from which device the image was captured, all that kind of stuff. So firstly I want to make sure that this tutorial is very similar to how to pick an image from your image library. So I won't explain each and every detail. So I have already made two videos about this, like one for with permission and one for without permission as well. So you can check my previous video. I have made it both for Android and iOS using Flutter. So check that video. I won't be explaining that part, but I would only explain you how to fetch metadata properties. So firstly I will show you an output. Here I will go to Logcat. So I will just close this for now. I will just open my emulator. I will pick an image, allow. I will select an image, and here you can see that I am printing the image height, the model number, as well as the latitude and longitude. Now not every image will have all these properties. Like I think image height would be obviously there, but model number as well as location, your image might contain or might not contain it. So just for debugging purposes, you can go to this GitHub repo, and they have lot of images which contain all this metadata. So you can just download it, but make sure you go to this repo via your phone or via your emulator directly itself. Don't transfer it, like don't download it on desktop and then transfer it via WhatsApp or something on your phone, because if you try to do that kind of a transfer, you very well lose the location property, that's for sure, and some other metadata property might also get lost. Next is like for now I have just printed these three properties, but there are other properties as well. So here you can see there are these different types of tags, which these different types of metadata tags which are present, and you can extract each and everything out of it. So this is for Android, and for iOS as well I will open an image picker with permission, and I have already accepted permission, so you might have to accept permission. And also so here you can see like it has printed few of the properties for iOS as well. Now there are also other properties for iOS which I don't want to go into, but here you can see this is one way of fetching it. Now you can fetch whatever metadata property you want. So let's get started. As usual, I have created a Flutter application. I have refactored my homepage widget. I have created method channel. Like I have already covered this in my previous image picker option, so I'm not explaining it again. So I have created a text button as well as an image view for our displaying image view, and this is the boilerplate code for displaying an image view, image URL inside an image view. So once you click on the button, you will get an image URL, and I'm sending it to our image view, which is over here. Okay, now for Android, all I have done is gone to our Android manifest, and I have added these two permissions. I will just so I have added these two permissions. Next, inside main activity, I will close this for now. So what I have done is again I have taken a method channel. I have registered our view. This is the code for method channel. So once your button call it, we will call all the necessary permission depending on what Android version you are using. And once the permission is granted, we launch the new photo picker with permission. And here you can see I'm passing the MIME type as image. And once you get the URI, I'm sending it back to the native side, sorry, to the Flutter side. And this is the entire code. So this is the code. So code for getting the metadata. So what you will have to do is firstly make sure you are using Flutter fragment activity. Like this is not related to metadata, this is related to using register for activity result. And inside your build.gradle over here, make sure you're using Kotlin version 1.8.20 at least. And over this build.gradle, you will have to add this coil dependency for displaying image inside an image view using your image URI. And these two are for displaying for using register for activity result. And this library is used for fetching metadata extractor, and it uses, so there is something called XCIF interface in Android as well, but using that is very difficult. Like I have tried using it and it works, but it does not give values in a proper format. Like for location it gives values in degree, minutes and seconds. Then you have to do it you have to do the conversion, and it's not guaranteed like it will be always in degree, minutes and seconds, so you have to add those additional checks as well. But using this library, it makes our life a lot simpler. So once you get the URI, uh, what you have to do is, I'm using a coroutine for this, and here you will use a content resolver to open the URI, from which you will get input stream. From input stream we will use image metadata reader.read metadata and pass that input stream, and we will just use a for loop to get all these different tags. So here you can see these are the different tags which are possible, which are available for our image. Now how to use these different tags I will show you. So first I am fetching the image height. Okay, so if you see inside this tag, so here it is the image height. So if you want to get the image height, you will have to use metadata dot get first directory of type. Then this should be JPEG directory, because this is JPEG. Okay, next JPEG directory dot get string, and here again you will have to write JPEG directory, and the tag name will be automatically available for you via IntelliSense. But here you can see it is image height, so tag image height. Similarly I want to get the model, so if you see the model is over here. Okay, and model is of type XCIF IFDO. So here you will use metadata dot get first directory of type XCIF IFDO directory, then again XCIF directory dot get string XCIF IFDO directory dot tag model. So yeah, that's how you get the model. So similarly you can fetch all these other properties as well, and similarly I have done it for location as well, and I get the latitude and longitude. And this I have defined another Kotlin class. So here you can see in my metadata, so this should be height, but by mistake I have written compression string, but I think that's fine because the data type is same. This is for model, this is for latitude, this is for longitude. If you want to fetch more properties or some other properties, you can modify this accordingly. So here you will get my result data, and from that on the main thread we will get over here. So I'm just printing it to the console, but if you want to send it to the Flutter side, you can use something like this, just like we are sending it sending the URI, image URI. So yeah, that's it for native Android. For native iOS, again first you will have to go to your info.plist and add this photo library usage description. This is not required for picking image, but it is required for extracting metadata of your image. And also you will have to make sure the user has allowed access to all images. If he limit the access to one image, then he can get metadata only for that image. If he decides to decide to pick some other image, he won't get a metadata for that. Next, inside app delegate I have imported photos UI as well as PHP curve view controller delegate. Then I have created our Flutter result. Then I have registered our view. Then controller image picker. This is same as of picking images, that's why I'm not explaining. Then here we want to pick only one images. Once we pick an image, we are dismissing it. Then here we are getting our image. So I don't think this is required. Okay. This is not required, like I have copied this from my native code, that's why. Then once you get the image, we will just ask for permission, and once all permission are being granted, I'm calling, if you check over here, I'm calling the get metadata method which I have created, and I'm sending this image URL to Flutter side. And if you check the get metadata, here we will first get the identifier, from that we will fetch a result, then we will get the asset, and here I'm printing everything like the media type. This is the media type for it. Then this is the local identifier, this is the media subtype, this is the creation date, which is an optional, and this is the pixel height. So you will have to write if let or guard check. Then this is for location. Okay, so this is how you get location. I am also printing the address using reverse geocoding, and you will also have to import core location, I guess. Oh, I think core location is not necessary. Okay, I thought core location was necessary. So yeah, this is how you will get it. Next, here I have just this is similar to what I have done for pick images, so I won't explain much. Yeah, this is how we get it. And similarly, this is the factory class which I have created. So yeah, that's it. Like if you want to send this metadata to the Flutter side as well, you can use something like this. So here I'm just sending the image URL, but you can use this Flutter result to send your metadata to Flutter side as well. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.